Alright, just wanted to do a quick walk around of the 99 Viper. Point out any blemishes, anything I found during my ownership. The car is super clean. It's a 3-owner car. On the Carfax it actually shows 5 owners. I believe that's because 2 of the owners had it, they moved, so they registered it in a different state, and Carfax adds it as a new registration when you do that. So Carfax looks like it's 5. The car's had 3 different owners. The car has 30, I believe just 33, either high 32s or 33,000 miles on it. The paint is really, really clean. The car is 21 years old, so it's going to have, a couple imperfections over the years, but for a 30,000 mile car, it shows great. 2 things I found is over here, I don't know if you can see, but there's a little scuff mark above the fog light, and it looks like he also scuffed down here. I'm sure this is easily buffable. I haven't tried yet, but there's no chips or anything like that, just a little scuff mark. And then down here, just from rubbing on, curbs or speed bumps and stuff, you can see a little bit of spiderweb cracking. This is super, super common with these cars. I've had a couple Gen 2s, they've all had it. Aside from that, there's no kind of paint chips or anything like that on the front end. I'll get real close for you so you could see. I believe the front bumper may have been repainted at some point. It looks absolutely perfect. I mean, I don't know how a car with 30,000 plus miles can have a bumper this immaculate, so I'm sure it's been repainted at some point, but as far as I know, it's all original. The car has forged line center lock wheels. The wheels, I believe, are 3-piece wheels, 19-inch front, 18-inch rear. You got Mickey Thompson ET Street drag radials on the back. The front is on Michelin pilots. Nice tread all around. 0 issues with the tires. It hooks up great, drives great. I mean, the cruise, going 40 miles an hour is just absolutely perfect on this car. It's got StopTech big brake kit all around. So you got your 4-piston in the front, 4-piston in the back, and then you have an individual brake for the handbrake down here, the little black thing. But the wheels are center lock, so it has a center lock conversion. It comes with all the appropriate wrenches to get those wheels off. One more thing I wanted to note. So previous owner told me he went on a cruise and a big tire Supra flung up a rock chip. It basically chipped the fiberglass right there. It's probably smaller than a dime. I had it professionally touched up. But, if that bothers you or you ever want to get that taken care of, I mean, you're looking at smaller than a dime little piece of fiberglass. They could just bond that and then touch that up. But, when you're standing 3 to 4 feet, 5 feet, you do not see it whatsoever. Unless I pointed that out, you'd never see it on the car. The red is just beautiful on this thing. I like it so much. The solid red cars just hold a special place to me. I'm a big fan of the blue and whites, but the solid red just looks killer on these things. It looks like it's going 200 just sitting there. I know that sounds corny to say, but I think it's pretty true. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start it up. So to get into these things, you just hit the push, pops the door open. A lot of these Gen 2s, the mechanism that holds the door open tends to dry out and snap off. This one, it's still working great. The door stays open on its own, as you can see. The interior is completely custom, so all of the leather was redone with red stitching by a custom upholstery shop. I have all the receipts for that. He had the steering wheel wrapped as well. I'm not a big fan of how they did the steering wheel, but I didn't think it was necessary to change. There's nothing wrong with it. It just the seams are just kind of a little bit ugly. If it was me personally, I'd probably change it out just for a completely OEM Gen 2 steering wheel. Alright. Inside you just have a boost gauge and a shift light. Aside from that, it all looks stock. You got your MGW short throw shifter. You have all these custom, I believe these are MGW as well, like the heater, the blower, and the HVAC knobs. Custom cigarette lighter. I don't know if you can see there, but it says Viper on it. Pretty cool. And then back here you have a, this is the MGW console lid. Oh, I locked it. Let me open it up. When you pop it open, oh, I got the tight on there. When you pop it open, you got a nice cup holder here. And then back here are the knobs for the traction control, as well as the ABS that the previous owner had retrofitted into this car. Let's go ahead and close that. All right, we'll start it up.